What you working on?
I'm working on my set list for the show this weekend. Hey, honey, what do you think about me opening with that bit about how my wife's boobs are getting longer? And they're always looking down unless she's laying down, and then they're looking that way and that way.
Yeah, how about you do the bit about how your wife gets half your stuff?
I'll think of something else.
Hey, listen, the guy from the venue called, and he got the check, and then the record company called, and the engineer wants to do a sound check at 3 o'clock in the afternoon the day of the show.
Honey, I really appreciate you taking care of that. It really takes a load off.
Well, I'm proud of you. I like being a part of all this stuff. It's exciting telling people that you're recording a live comedy album.
I know. I can't wait to call all my ex-girlfriends and tell them.
Oh, listen, you know how I've been keeping track of all the money the record company gave you to produce the album? Mm-hmm. Well, it turns out that after all the expenses, we're going to have a $10,000 profit.
What?
So you know what we can finally do? We can get that new roof.
A roof? Honey, if we're going to piss money away like that, we might as well just throw it in the kids' college fund. Oh, God. That must be Bob.
Who's Bob?
He's a piano player that I hired to play on the record.
Well, you didn't tell me you hired a piano player.
Oh, honey, this guy is great. He is really going to help me jazz up my record. Bob. Rodney Hamilton.
You look a lot taller in your picture.
You sound a lot younger on the phone.
Oh, great. Now that we disappointed each other, let's get to work.
Bob, this is my wife, Trina.
Hello.
Hi. I see that you have suitcases. Honey, why does he have suitcases?
Well, I forgot to tell you, Bob's going to stay with us for 3 days while we rehearse. Bob's won 2 Grammy Awards, and he's played with Cher.
Oh. Did you stay at Cher's house, too?
You couldn't. Too much sexual tension.
I tell you what, Bob, why don't you make yourself at home and just set your stuff up and...
Rodney? Do you think you should have told me you hired a piano player and he's going to be staying at our house for 3 days?
You're right, I should have told you, and from now on I'll keep you in the loop. But I figured with him staying here, we could rehearse more. Besides, you won't even know he's here.
Guys, there's some old guy clipping his toenails in our living room.
I like older women, how about you? 19s are good to look at, but they're too young for my loving. 20s are fun, but they're not done. You need to stick them back in the oven. 33, they're divorced and free, but now they hate all men. But at 42, they love to screws. Wood screws. Hello? Oh, I've got to get a better cell phone.
Hey, Gary.
Hey.
Here, Bob. Here's your root beer float.
Oh, thanks. I hope it wasn't any trouble.
Oh, no. Just because we didn't have root beer or ice cream doesn't mean I couldn't make it. Eventually.
So you must be the famous Bob.
Hello.
I'm Barry.
You knew about Bob?
Oh, yeah. That's all Rodney's been talking about.
Honey, I tell you what, why don't you come talk to Bob for a little bit? Me and Barry are going to go out on the front porch for just a few minutes. I'll be right back. Come on, Barry.
You planned this, didn't you?
So what's up?
Well, I need you to help me come up with an idea to make my show bigger. You know, spice it up a little bit.
An hour ago, I was snaking a toilet, and now I'm in show business. How did I lose my way? Okay, what are we talking about here?
Well, the record company wants me to come up with some sort of visual element that just kind of makes my show more of an event.
Okay, how about a line of girls in bikinis? Thong bikinis. And they're tap dancing. No, wait. They're slow dancing with each other.
Where do I fit in all this?
Well, then you get shot out of a cannon.
That's not an idea. You just added a cannon to your regular fantasy.
Well, fine. Then you think of something.
All right, hear me out. All right, picture this. There's a big, giant version of my head on the stage. I come walking out of the mouth. It's me coming out of me. I just got to figure out how big the head should be.
I think half the size of your real head would be good.
All right, fine. Listen, I do like the idea of a huge prop. I mean, but whatever it is, we got to think of something quick because it's got to be in Nashville in 3 days.
Well, does it have to be at the beginning? I mean, maybe you could do something with your finale. What are you closing with?
Well, I close with that song, Letter to My Penis.
Well, too bad you can't build a giant one of those.
What can you?
Well, some people might be tickled by it, but it might rub others the wrong way.
I think I know my audience. I think they'll like it once they open up to it. Well, this looks like the place we're after. Do you think they'll carve us what we want?
Oh, sure. Red can carve anything. She supplies all the poles for Jeannie's strong gal competitions.
I thought Jeannie retired.
Oh, she did for a while, but now she's doing the senior circuit.
How you doing? I'm Red.
Oh, hey, Red. You know what? I'm Barry. I'm Jeannie Martin's husband.
That's funny. Jeannie never mentioned a husband.
Well, in any event, my friend here has something that he needs carved, and he needs it in 2 days.
Sure. What is it?
Well, it's a... well, you see, it's a... Well, here, I drew a picture of it.
What's this, a palm tree?
No.
Okay, now I gotcha. Did you trace this? Suppose I could thank you for confirming my lifestyle choice.
Well, can you do it?
Of course I can do it. Now that said 10 by 4. Is that inches?
No, ma'am, that's feet.
You fellas aren't starting some kind of weird church, are you?
So you're saying they never really put a man on the moon?
Well, that was all done on a movie set.
You married a mermaid?
I had to.
Bob, what are you telling my kids?
Don't worry. I didn't tell them about us.
Hey, honey.
Hey, Rodney, listen, the next time you go out, could you take Bob with you?
He didn't like to go out. That's the one weird thing about him.
Yeah, that's the one weird thing.
All right, you ready for this? I just bought a giant wooden one of these.
Did you trace this?
Yeah.
Rodney, why would you buy that?
Because it's funny. This is the one big visual element I've been looking for to close my show with. Isn't it great?
Well, how much did it cost?
Does it matter?
How much?
$8,000.
$8,000? Well, Rodney, you said that you wouldn't make big decisions without talking to me first.
Honey, this is about building my show.
Yeah, but $8,000, that's practically our whole profit.
Trina, you got to spend money to make money.
Yeah, but we talked about using that money for a new roof.
And I decided that this was way funnier than a new roof. Look, the point is, this is a career decision, not a financial decision, and it doesn't concern you.
Oh, is that so? Well, I guess you forgot to mention that when you didn't tell me about your piano player and your 10-foot prop.
Dad, Bob asked if you could keep it down. He says you're harshing his buzz.
What I don't get is why Trina don't understand why they're putting this money back in my album is an investment in our future.
Well, I don't understand why you're trying so hard to figure this out, Rodney. I mean, the bottom line is it's hard living with a woman.
Tell me about it. You're no prize either. Shut the hell up. So you fellas ready to see it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's magnificent.
I feel like I need to touch it. I wish I hadn't.
You do good work, Red.
Thanks. So you guys aren't planning on moving that yourself, are you? Weighs a ton.
We can handle it. Come on, Barry. Let's get this thing.
Let's get after it.
God! Oh, tipping over a little. Okay. Hold it. Oh, it's on my foot. On my foot.
Man, you think I'd be used to lugging something like that around?
Well, I can cut those 2 dealy bobs off and put them in separate crates.
Well, that might make it easier to handle.
Yeah.
Put those on, fellas.
Please?
Step back, boys.
Have a safe drive to Nashville, Bob.
Well, thank you, Trina. It was a great pleasure to meet you, and I thank you for your hospitality. But your meatloaf was a little dry.
Have a drive to Nashville, Bob. Hey! Hey.
You planned this, didn't you?
Bye, Bob.
So, what time do you want me to pick up Jack and Bo tomorrow?
About noon, I guess. My flight's at 3. Should be a really fun trip. Rodney and I have barely spoken in 2 days.
Oh, you'll have fun. So, is it okay if the boys invite some of my friends over for a party?
You know, it's like we're on 2 different pages, you know? He used to talk to me when he had big decisions to make. Now he doesn't seem to care what I think.
Oh, and just so I'm clear, neither one of them currently has a rash I need to rub anything on, right?
Are you even listening to me?
No, I get the gist. You're mad at your husband, blah, blah, blah.
Hey.
Hey.
So I picked up my thing.
Good, that's nice.
Hey, can I see it?
Well,
Shouldn't there be one in Tulsa that you haven't seen?
Not if it takes a truck to bring it to me.
honey, I am sorry about not telling you about this. I'm sorry about Bob, and from now on, I'll consult you on everything.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. I know you've had a lot on your mind lately. Just promise me that when this whole record deal thing is over, we can go back to living our normal life.
Well, actually, I was kind of hoping with making records and being successful that he'd give us a whole new life.
Well, I mean, I like our life the way it is.
I do too, but, I just want to give you something better. I mean, if everything goes the way I've been planning, someday we may be looking down on people like us.
I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Honey, we're not going to say it loud enough to where they can hear. Don't you like the idea of leaving this crappy life behind?
Crappy?
Yeah.
I don't think our life is crappy at all.
Honey, that's because you're living in it. Now, I'm thinking way down the road. If everything goes the way it's been going, this could lead to a television deal. We could be living in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles?
Yeah.
You're planning on moving us to Los Angeles?
It's not a plan, it's more of a dream.
Well, I have dreams too, and they include living right here.
Nobody dreams about what they already got. That's stupid.
Did you just call me stupid?
Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say you were stupid. I said your dreams were stupid.
Well, my dreams include you, so yes, I guess they are stupid.
What the hell is wrong with you? You knew when I started doing comedy that it'd be like this.
Yeah, but I didn't actually think you'd get this far.
What, you saying you never believed in me?
No, I'm saying I'm the realist in this relationship, Rodney, and the odds of actually making it in show business are like a gazillion to 1.
Yeah, well, I'm the one, Trina. I'm the one.
Yeah, that's your problem, Rodney. You always think you're the one, but there are 3 other people in this family.
If you're implying that I don't care about you and the boys, that's a bunch of crap, and you know it. And it pisses me off when you say stuff like that, knowing I got a show to do in less than 24 hours.
Well, if it pisses you off so much, maybe I shouldn't go to your stupid show.
Is that your decision? I'm making decent money now. What does Trina expect me to do? Get some sort of low-paying job where I can stay at home? Maybe I'll get a job mowing yards. Maybe I'll get a job just being a paper boy. Maybe I'll get a job bagging groceries. That way we can get a discount on maybe a dented can of pork and beans. We'll have that every night. That'll show her. Discounted pork and beans. Pork and beans!
Are you done?
Pork and beans. Just pork and beans, Barry. What was that?
Well, Rodney, your pork's still there, but I think you lost one of your beans. Well, it's kind of poetic that after a knockdown drag out with your wife, you lose one of these.
Yeah, she's already mad at me for spending $8,000 on this thing. Let's just get it loaded up and get out of here.
Mister, if that's your ball, Mr. Hawker's yard, you're not getting it back.
What are you talking about?
He hates kids. He takes all our balls. Kites, too.
Well, I'm a grown-up. I'm sure Mr. Hawker will make an exception.
If you say so.
Ow! 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 Damn!
He throws a lot harder since the shoulder replacement.
My yard, my balls! Look, sir, I realize that kids playing ball in your yard can be a nuisance, but we just want to get this... Ow! 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 That last one was a cue ball!
If I were you, I'd stay on the sidewalk. He won't hit you on the sidewalk.
This is ridiculous. I'm not going to let some old man bully me. I'm going in there. Give me that helmet. What are you doing? I'm going in.
Rodney, a man would have to be half nuts to go in there.
Tell Trina I love her.
Get out of there, man! This guy! You did it, buddy! See you in hell, Hawker!
Hey, mister!
Oh, you're welcome, kid.
My helmet?
Right. Here you go.
Nice throw, chick.
My yard, my helmet.
So you're really not gonna see Dad's show?
Yeah, sweetie, I think it's better if I just stay home.
But you always go to his shows. And you love Dad. Don't you think it'll hurt his feelings if you're not there on the most important night of his life?
Boys, you can stay at your Aunt Charlie's tomorrow night, even if I don't go to Nashville.
Yeah! And bring money for poker. I'm tired of fronting you.
Fine.
You know, the boys do have a point, Trina. You really should go.
I don't know.
Trina, come on. Whatever's going on between you and Rodney, you can work it out later. But you don't want to miss this show. It's the biggest night of his career. His wife should be there to support him.
Charlie, I don't even know if he wants me there. He seems to be changing lately.
What do you mean?
Well, he used to like our life, but now it seems like it's not enough for him, and I don't even know if I'm enough for him either.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just afraid of being left behind.
Trina, Rodney loves you. And it seems to me he's not leaving you behind. You're staying behind.
Okay, buddy. Got about 5 minutes. House is almost full.
Barry, I really appreciate you coming, man. It means a lot.
Oh, buddy. You've been working towards this ever since I've known you. I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Thanks. Did you, get my prop all shined up?
Yes. All of it? Well, as high as I could reach.
Well, come on. I'll give you a boost.
Gee, thanks.
How about a kiss, Mr. Hamilton?
I'm sorry, but I'm married.
Good answer.
I didn't expect to see you. I'm really glad you're here.
I wouldn't miss this. You know, when I listen to that album, I want to hear my laugh.
Well, there's 1,500 people out there. I hope I can pick out more than one laugh.
And I saw your pop. You're right. It's really funny.
It's funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rodney Hamilton!
I gotta go, honey.
Go get him.
Knock him dead, buddy.
Hey! Hey, what's going on? You in a good mood? Yeah, well, I'll fix that!
Trina, I've been in this business a long time. I can tell you something. That guy's going places.
Yeah. That's what I'm afraid of.
Folks, my wife is here with me tonight, and I love her. But her boobs are getting longer. A lot longer. They're always looking down unless she's laying down, and they're looking that way and that way.
Heavenly.